being deprived the right to practice their religion because they don't have the money to send them to a private school. There's no reason why in this great land of ours we couldn't have a three-tiered school system, a black school and a white school and an integrated school, and give everyone their choice. We would have much less
We couldn't have.
bullying, we would have much less racial problems in the schools. And if those people that are seeking to
We would
integrate the
have.
races in this country really were seeking to do the best for both races, they would adopt this system and let integration
Right, you
proceed
what do
gradually.
you think our what do you think our founding fathers meant when they said "we, the people of the United States"?
Well, I won't get into that debate, but
Well, I know, but you're sitting here in your bed sheet telling us all that the only thing you're for, you're against.
you're really
Let's see.
upset about my bed sheet,
Oh
aren't
yeah,
you?
I think if I were you, I would be so ashamed of myself. I mean, I can't imagine walking around in that silly costume, telling people to be against blacks and against Jews.
Have you ever seen the Pope and the Cardinals in their costumes?
Yeah, but they're religious and they're for something, and you're just nothing but against something, and you're
No,
against
we-
the
I
very
believe in-
spirit
I
of this
believe in the
country.
same God.
You're
that
against
Pope
the
does.
thing.
No, we're
You're
not.
against the thing that makes this
No.
country a unity and that makes this country great. And I think you're a disgrace.
You know nothing about what I believe and what
I just
stand
heard
for.
what you believe.
And you think
Now
that's
you tell me,
wrong? I believe in God. Is that wrong?
you deny that you said this, this is the literature you're handing out to schools, to school children in America. I just quoted this from your own pamphlet. Are you fed up, it says here, with blacks following you home, trying to beat you up?
That's
Do you
right.
deny that you said that?
No, I don't. And let me tell you, that happens more times in America than what you can shake a stick at. Blacks.
Blacks try to
Blacks.
follow you home and beat you up.
We've had
Really?
more racist
Damn
muggings.
disgrace to the country.
No,
Oh,
Tom.
yes, you are.
I have a strong
And
belief.
you know
in
what?
fact-
You
up,
people
Danielle?
were
Fact.
beaten. I don't know what we're doing in 1982 talking to you.
Yeah, the candy in
That's
there.
your problem.
I don't know what they got.
But let me tell you one thing. I'm not beaten. The Klan is
Who's
not beaten.
that?
The white race is not beaten. No
Oh,
more than the
I see.
Democrats is beating or the
Okay,
Republicans
come on, now I got
beating.
it.
They're all fighting for the things that they believe in, and we believe in something.
All right, what
and
do you
we're
believe in?
earnestly through the law.
Now, you told me what you were
Trying to
against.
achieve
What do
it.
you believe in?
What we believe
What are you
in.
for?
We believe in God. We believe in the United States of America. And we believe that God has commanded us to separate ourselves from other races. Not because we hate the other races or because we feel that we're better or worse, but because we feel it's God's commandment.
Talking about politics coming from a view of the streets, you know what I'm saying, dog? You know, we're not coming from professional view. We're not lawyers, none of that shit that's on TV. You know what I'm saying? We come straight from the hood. We the hood view, you know? Representation of black people, period, on the bench, because we don't know who Clarence Thomas is representing. He's sitting on the Supreme Court, sitting on a bench, smelling like cocoa butter.
Guess who's back? You muted, huh? Oh yeah, you good. Muted again?
All right, there it is. Oh yeah, we on a Friday night, late night creep.
You know? Ladies,
We are the booty call of podcasts.
that's the
You know what that means? We'll show up at any time to get in that ass. Yeah.
No, ask you.
Oh shit. Hey,
you got going on?
that dude, that I don't want to sound racist, but that hunky need his ass put.
Who?
Huh?
Who?
That when you was just playing KKK dude.
Oh. Hell yeah.
You forgot that quick?
No, I ain't know what you was talking about.
You know.
But he was on something. But the white dude was getting in his ass though.
Oh, he was getting his ass.
He said, "Look, you here with your bed sheet on."
He had his bed sheet on.
Man, like, man, you can't. You got a problem with bed sheet, don't you?
Man, right, I got a problem with your bed sheet, chump. What the hell wrong with him?
The nigga said, "You a disgrace." White boy wanted that smoke.
Yes, he did. Oh, yes, he did.
Wait, was that smoke ASAP,
Uh,
bro?
uh.
Hey, bro, if I hear another motherfucker tell me that Biden gonna die, bro,
What?
what's wrong with these people, bro? Everybody think Biden about to die or something.
Man, see, you can't just be going around wishing death on a motherfucker and putting a motherfucker in the grave before they time.
Yeah.
You fuck around and you be the one to die.
Yeah,
Biden might fuck around and outlive us all. You know? And yeah, that's some wild shit right there. You can't be going around wishing death on a motherfucker. That's some cold shit.
Man, one thing about the Congress that I like, boy, that I don't know, people don't be noticing this stuff. We got to point them out for sure.
Hey.
But the Congress passing bills, man. All right, we all know the mass shootings, right? Mass shootings. So we all know they passed a bill for the gun violence, but it was watered down. They took out a lot of stuff, right? One key joint that was in there was automatic weapons.
Yeah.
Now Republicans took that out, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the Congress just passed the bill to ban assault rifle, assault weapons.
Get that ass up out of here.
Now you see, of course they had it in the bill at first. Of course they took it out, but this is different when you do it all by itself. Now it's a clear. You feel me now? It's now like it's clear. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's clear, and you know who stand for what.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't none of that hiding behind. Well, I don't know who's in the bill and all that. Shit. They doing some extra shit that we didn't know about. Nah, it's a standalone bill, and you either gonna vote it up or down, and so you gonna know where everybody stand on this.
Exactly. That's why I like that right there. So now we're gonna get again. All Republicans gonna vote against it. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm gonna tell you the future right now.
Oh yeah. Shit,
it's gonna come down to.
Future.
It's gonna come down to every single Democrat got to vote for the shit.
Yeah.
And then we miss one, and one of them say, I ain't doing it. Then we gotta negotiate with that food. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it might be that fucking Manchin.
Oh, it's going to be him for sure.
Mm-hmm.
He definitely ain't gonna vote for Detroit.
He done got together with Chuck Schumer, and they done passed some decent shit in recent days, So he might figure that might get him the leeway just to come and fuck a gun bill up.
House passed legislation to revive the ban on certain semi-automatic guns. The first vote of its kind in decades. I mean, y'all remember the first joint was like in the 90s. I think that was in the bill, the crime bill.
Yeah.
And they took it out when Republicans came back in power and shit. But
yeah, it expired. They take it out.
Yeah.
They let it expire and never renewed it.
But I think Trump was president when it expired.
Nah, Bush.
What?
Yeah,
that joint just expired.
The assault weapons ban expired under Bush. That joint been out. That joint been out, been gone. So
Now it passed what 217 to 213, which all Republicans voted against. Every single Republican in the Congress voted against it. 213 Republicans voted against the ban on assault weapons.
So that means it's 217 or how many Republicans that voted against it that don't mind seeing some jackass come out the house with an AR-15 and killing everybody.
Now you see what I'm saying? This is stuff that go under the radar what people don't know about, right?
Right.
Where this just happened under the radar. They put up a bill to to ban the assault rifles, the ones the little boy walked into school with and shot everything.
Right.
He won't be able to do that.
Won't be able
They
to do that.
voted against it, bruh. And then act like they concerned about when this shit go down again.
Oh yeah. Well, my thoughts and prayers are with the family. Well, if your thoughts and prayers are with the family, you be thinking of the family and praying some of these damn guns to get off the streets. And some of these idiots that don't need guns don't have them. But you, if you thinking about these families, and you come up with this same bullshit every time somebody get it's a mass shooting. So you know that shit right now it going one end out the other.
Exactly. But I just like to point out the fact that, you know what I'm saying, it be motherfuckers doing something. I don't want to say the name of the party. It be motherfuckers doing shit to solve some of this stuff, bro. And people don't be noticing it. That's the only thing I don't like, because it's easy for somebody to be like, oh, they all the same, or they don't make a difference, Republican or Democrat. You know what I'm saying? But if you look at the details, like stuff like this, it's a difference in the parties, bro. And it's huge.
It's a big difference.
And it's a huge difference.
You know, and people always talking about that shit. Well, the both parties the same, and they don't none of them care. Okay, if that's what you want to believe, then you know you continue to wallow in your ignorance, because it's a big difference when one party is out there who's constantly pushing social issues, healthcare, gun safety, equal rights for whoever.
Exactly.
And you got one party that's constantly pushing basically inclusion. And then you got another party that don't give a shit about nobody.
But my thing is, why don't nobody blame the Republicans for all the for example, 94 bill was a ban on semi-automatic firearms, assault weapons, magazines, and large capacities. Now, from 94 to now, can you think of any mass shootings that involved all that? Now you see what I'm saying? They let the shit elapse in 2004 and didn't revive the joint, right? So anything from 2004 to now, all the mass shootings and killings done with those weapons, why you can't blame them for that? Now you see what I'm saying? Because it was literally banned. You can't have these weapons.
Yeah, because they keep coming back with that Jedi mind trick and shit about, you know, well, any law that we pass, it wouldn't have prevented this. Okay, maybe it wouldn't have prevented the current mass shooting, but you damn sure can do something to try to prevent a future mass shooting. That's
which one? All right, we're talking about 94. All right, we ain't gonna talk about from 94 to 2004, right? The bill, I mean, it was already there. It wasn't elapsed yet. So 2004 is when it elapsed, right? They didn't re-sign it back in, right? So therefore, it was no more ban on semi-automatic firearms. It wasn't no more ban on assault weapons or magazines or large capacities, right? Right. So you can't tell me from 2004 to now, it wasn't no mass shootings and murders with those weapons. You can't tell me that. So if they was banned, exactly. So if they was already banned, which Republicans let it go, didn't revive it. Let it go. Can't say it was a Democrat. The Democrat wanted to put the bill up from the beginning. Yep. So you can't say that. Republicans let it go, and you can see as they voted against it now, all of them, they let it lapse. So when this stuff happens with these large capacities and magazines, assault weapons, who is that for? Now you see what I'm saying?
Hey, preach, brother.
So then, that's why I give them a credit again for at least trying to keep forcing the issue about the large capacity, because all you're gonna do is keep seeing people getting killed.
Right, because
it's just ridiculous.
You keep
that little boy wouldn't have been able to shoot that school up because all that been banned. That shit he had.
and we have been through this shit before. You sit there and you say, well, nothing could be done, and well, if 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 they propose this, but it won't work. Okay, if it won't work, if you think that won't work, propose something that you think will work. Come on,
You can't tell me if
the gun
the
safety
shit.
people are not gonna get everything they want, and the damn the gun rights people ain't gonna get everything they want. But somewhere you got to meet in the middle and do something. You got to give on something, and the gun people don't want to give on nothing.
There's no excuse to want this stuff. You know what I'm saying? There's no excuse to want these things on the street. It's no excuse for that shit.
And
So
it is no reason for this shit to be on the street.
none.
Those are
Zero.
Those are military grade weapons.
Why so hard to ban
Military
them? Why so hard to ban them, bro?
Like to say, you cannot have, as a citizen on the streets, you can't have no military grade weapons to shoot other citizens.
It's not difficult, yeah.
That's bullshit.
What's the percentage of people in America that need that? You feel me? The percentage of that outweighs the dangerous amount of people that can have the guns unlimited. It's just dangerous, bro.
Right. And we went through and we talked about this the other night. The only people that want this type of shit is these damn militia groups who want to be armed insurrectionists and do shit like storm the Capitol.
Yeah.
That's the only type of
Nobody
people
got
that
time
want
to
to
be
do
having
shit.
automatics. And if you do,
Come on.
why you can't just leave it at the guns range and go use it when you get there or some shit? Why this shit gotta be
Okay.
a thing? Why you got to have this shit? This shit's stupid.
You don't need it for hunting, because anything you shoot up with an AR-15 or AK-47, I don't think you're gonna eat.
No, you ain't that.
You ain't-
So that's why I got a deep problem with motherfucking misleaders. I call misleaders the black people that mislead black
Right.
people. They're on the wrong path in politics, right? Got a problem with them. Then I also got a problem with bigot lovers. Somebody
yeah,
that will actually love a bigot. Like, what is that?
love a
So those two people
Love
I
a
got a
bigot.
problem with. So it's one thing we're gonna
drag
start
your
doing.
brother through the mud.
Yeah, one of the things we're gonna start doing is pointing out those bigot lovers. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be one thing we're gonna
Goddamn right.
always do.
Because you got people out there with drag your brother through the mud.
So we're gonna let everybody know. From this point on, what'd you say? I think you muted. We'll let everybody know from this point on, we're gonna just point out those people. You muted.
You did it.
See?
There we go.
Good.
There it is. Yeah, from this
You
point
know-
on, we need to
You know,
point out.
friends ain't right. I ain't got
Should
time
have
for
been
that shit.
pointing out bigot lovers.
That's a bullshit, Nemo. Come in the house,
Exactly.
Nemo. Nemo, come in the house.
And you know what?
I ain't got time to you and your friends.
Yeah, that's gonna be a
It's
new
bullshit.
segment. You know, I was making some new graphics.
What they say? I'm gonna call.
Exactly. Nobody gonna put that in. That's gonna be a new joint right there.
Yeah, I'm
That's gonna be the
make
new
that up
joint.
tonight. Yeah. let
So
me
anybody,
see.
you're gonna always have somebody for that. You already know the first one is gonna be the baby anyway.
His punk ass.
I can't believe this shit.
He the first one on the list. But it's so many of them, man. You can go from Ice Cube to man.
Oh my
It's a-
god.
It's
Hey,
It's a long laundry list of them for sure.
I'm over here
Oh,
twisted like shit,
oh,
okay?
Big
I
love.
can't even talk, okay?
And they need to be exposed.
They're gonna liquor,
They need to be
weed,
shown what
everything, okay?
And if they
All
keep
right,
on
I'm gonna
doing,
go
if
to
they keep
church.
on loving
But
bigots,
I'll be there Monday, okay?
being in bed
And
with
then I'm
bigots,
coming back
at
Tuesday.
some point
Because
we'll have to
my
protest,
grandson leaving Wednesday, okay? All right, bye-bye.
boycott their ass.
Man,
We don't need to see no bigot lovers movies. We don't need to listen to no bigot
okay.
lovers music.
I need some Vaseline. I do the Vaseline away. Come on, man.
Now people don't understand what we're saying about bigger levels, right?
I need some
Right.
Vaseline.
So it's clear if you're a black man, you jump out there and say, hey,
Don't put your head in the chair. Bad luck.
that bigger racist is a gangster. So then what you supposed to do?
Oh, God.
How we supposed to accept that?
We ain't gonna accept that.
Exactly. See these people right here? They didn't have time for that.
Nah.
They didn't have time for bigger racists, bro.
Not at
You know?
all.
Not even few of them.
Not at all.
So I ain't got time for them either. You know? They passed it on to me. They living through me. You know what I'm saying, dog? And I can't let you be a bigot lover or a misleader. What's wrong with y'all two?
Come on, man.
Now the misleaders would not support. Well, they don't outright support a bigot, but they do things that help them out. Put it like that.
And you know, I try not to get into using the N word too much, but sometimes you got to be plain and let the people know that these niggas are holding black people back. These bigot lovers. We can't keep up with it. Bigot lovers are holding black people back. You know, we ain't gonna get nowhere when you got these people out here putting contracts, basically putting a contract on black people. Okay, Donald Trump let one ignorant nigga out of jail, and y'all think he done freed Nelson Mandela or something.
You know?
Come on. Come on.
Like they ain't do nothing wrong while he was there.
And speaking of this ignorant nigga, did you see the video of him and his grandmother smoking weed on the couch?
Nah. That was his grandma? I think I did see that.
Yeah.
That was his grandmother? Oh,
That
okay.
was grandma.
I think I seen something like that.
Yeah.
I
saw it like 2 days ago.
Oh, I ain't see that.
They was sitting on the couch. I think she had a hoodie or something on and looked like.
It was grandma getting smizzy. I don't even know if people be getting smacked, do you? Fuck around and get locked back up for that.
Right. Contributing to the delinquency of granny. Like, hey, this a bitch. I'm like, man, I done seen it all now. Then somebody wrote that was heartwarming. That wasn't heartwarming. That was ignorant as shit.
Heartwarming? Where the hell they even get that from? Some people just say stupid shit though. You know what I'm saying? Just cause. Just because that's their background and shit. Shouts out to Nancy Pelosi for passing that bill though, even though all y'all bitch ass Republicans again voted against it.
Right.
As usual.
Right. And we, I guess, we got to give a shout out to them getting that bill passed because we seen what they did. We seen what they did with the bill to support the veterans and the 9/11 folks and shit. They didn't pass. They blocked that, and then we're celebrating that they blocked it. Come on.
Ain't that something?
Blocking a bill to support those folks, you lost your damn mind.
Man, people just don't understand how silly these people are, boy.
Right. And they not hiding. They're doing it in plain sight. In plain sight.
Be straight happy with that shit too.
Straight happy. How the hell you happy you ain't supporting the veterans, man? People that put their life on the line for this country.
Let me know that thing my shoes. I can't wait to be able to. Somebody be asking me, I cannot run them niggas.
Really need the help. That's why John Stewart cussed their ass out.
Oh yeah. There ain't no excuse for that though, bro.
Not at all.
Except for getting paid, of course. I don't know what can make people like you said before. What make a motherfucker, the white motherfuckers even vote for them is getting to the point where that's getting to be stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like you just voting for them, help them do the stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? That stuff that you know you don't agree with. You know what I'm saying? But you voting anyway, and don't think your vote made that happen. Your vote made that motherfucker Supreme Court take down the motherfucker Roe v. Wade, bro.
Look, white people always try to put ignorance and being ignorant off on the black people, but white people are just as or even more ignorant because every 2 to 4 years they get out there
Remember,
listening to these dumbass
that be the
Republicans
Vaseline thing
who
away.
vote their interests. The farmers
It
voted
was
against
done.
with Trump,
No,
and Trump fucked the farmers. Fuck
I knew
Exactly.
Now this a drop.
Exactly.
they think
Somebody knocked the door or what?
you gonna
I can't even know it.
break tax cut.
America first, then
Tax cut went to the
I'm
one
so alone about my own damn Vaseline.
I think he's in front of the Capitol too.
Yeah, that's the Capitol.
Fury unleashed on Capitol Hill after Senate Republicans block a measure to expand health care benefits for veterans exposed to toxins from burn pits. Comedian and activist Jon Stewart has long advocated for veterans and first responders. Republicans objected to additional spending in the measure they said was not connected to health coverage for the 3 million veterans it would impact. But Stewart isn't buying that argument.
they lived up to their oath. And yesterday, they spit on it in abject cruelty. These people thought they could finally breathe. You think they're struggling?
Existing coverage.
Wow. Hold up. Let me hear the rest of it.
Coverage for veterans exposed to toxins forces them to prove they got their illness during their time in service.
Dang.
This is an embarrassment to the Senate, to the country. And if this is America first, then America
What?
is.
What?
I gotta go to
Oh man said this America first. America. Fuck.
What's the Vaseline?
Completely.
What's the Vaseline job?
Now we need to find out why would
I'm about to put your mom to the store.
hold on. I think you're breaking up. I can't hear you or something.
Can you hear me now?
Oh yeah.
Look at my lips.
Yeah. We gotta figure out why would they vote against that though? What's the big thing about that?
Now what's on my lips? I can't say
Support voting
it.
or passing the bill to support
Get
veterans.
away.
Toxic exposed to veterans. What can that be?
I need some of my lips.
That should be the easiest. That should be the easiest thing in the world. To pass. It should pass. It should pass damn near unanimous.
Get away.
You should.
Your mom's still outside.
They should pass the bill.
So see, wait, your mom
Find
waiting
out
for
who
me.
didn't vote, who voted against it, and run their ass out of Congress. That's what they need.
Shit, all of them.
Lips are all right.
Right.
Okay, I'm going
That's
outside.
what
I'm trying to figure out.
What's this?
That would you think would be the common
this
sense
too.
thing that would happen.
Nick, go upstairs, bro.
But instead, they down on it. They talking about
Oh yeah. Call me this time of night.
Oh my God.
You got me my man. Somebody.
fist bump, and they down there fist
That's
bumping
me.
that you didn't support veterans. That's some bullshit. And Jon Stewart is right. And in my opinion, all of them who voted against it need their ass whooped. Because that should be the easiest thing to get passed. Any bill that come up to support veterans, to support 9/11 first responders, or people that's been exposed to these deadly toxins and so on and so forth. That should be the easiest bill to get passed. It should pass with unanimous consent. But yet you got a set of people who don't want to support anything or anything that the opposing side is for, they're against. And that's a bunch of garbage. And yet, y'all will not vote these people out of office. This is it's sickening. What the hell? I gotta share this. Can't hear. Can't hear you.
Mitch McConnell, he said,
There you go.
Mitch McConnell said that he support the bill, but he don't support the gimmick. He accused the Democrats of trying to block Toomey's amendment. So, I mean, it gotta be something they trying to get either put in it where they get money. It's something I'm really missing here. You know what I'm saying? For them to risk veterans hearing that they voted against this, bro, it's just hard for me to understand.
But what is it? What every time it's an election. What is the one thing they always running around spewing out their mouth? Oh, we support the troops. We support the veterans. We're going to make sure our veterans are taken care of. We the party that support the military. You know, how the hell you wanna we already as a country, we spend more money on our military than any other country in the world. Basically damn near all the countries put together. We spend way more money on our military. And Republicans always want to spend double or triple damn near or whatever we already spend it. And we already got the most expensive and the most powerful military on earth. Nobody can't fuck with us.
It's not only that. We just had even 9/11.
Money. Yeah, go ahead.
Huh? You get me?
I said, go ahead. Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, go ahead.
And I was saying, you want to spend all this money on the military, but yet you don't want to direct none of it to the veterans. The veterans that's been exposed to. Come on, you know when you go over these damn countries, you send these people over in these other countries to fight these wars. You don't know what kind of weapons some other countries is using. You don't know what kind of chemicals they throwing at them. You don't know what's coming. And you don't even know what kind of shit over there in the first place. How the hell you don't support them people that you sent over there?
The motherfuckers that ran in the building at 9/11.
Right. And then you don't want to support. You don't want to support first responders that ran in a burning building. They got hit by a damn plane. You don't want to support them people.
Plus all that shit they's
Who the hell
breathing
you
in,
wanna support?
all that shit they's breathing in and shit.
Right.
You know, when the buildings fail, that toxic shit they breathing in, they literally is not. Who the fuck? You act like because of time went past. That what 10 years? How many years ago that was? 20, 15 or something?
What? 2001, 20 years.
Yeah. So the people that have been suffering with that all this time, you supposed to be taking care of them. It shouldn't even be a debate.
Look, people.
This shit has
I'm
got
coming
to
at
be
you.
done.
I'm coming at all y'all out there. Look what's going on. These people, they will not support poor people. They will not support sick people. They will not support veterans. The only support that they give and the only breaks they give is to the 1%. They quick to cut a tax break for the 1% who don't need it. And the one they got to do in the Bush years, they got and didn't even ask for. You will support millionaires. You will support billion-dollar corporations. But you didn't tell me you can't support the veterans. You can't support the people who people in this country who have not and really need the help. And we are the richest country in the world and can afford it. That's bullshit.
So what Toomey wanted to do was amend it so he can put in something in there where they can track money or some shit like that and ask the people to prove they were there, that type shit. So, and you know, Democrats don't want to do that. They don't want nobody running around trying to prove they was in it. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Shit's stupid.
If you got some shit that ain't nobody else got, and you know where you got it from, what's left to prove? We done said.
You know, this remind me of. It remind me of food stamps. Like when they was trying, like unemployment, when people was getting unemployment, they was like, that's too much. They buying shrimp and shit, crabs. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro?
And they buying shrimp with.
Like, what are you talking about, bro?
What's the problem?
It's just stupid.
Yeah. Hey, stupid.
They gonna cut this off and say the same thing.
Right. Okay.
Jon Stewart, you gotta give him credit though. He is going out on a limb with this shit, right? But he ain't really got nothing else to fight for. He ain't got no more shows and nothing anyway.
Yeah, but you know, he example of somebody that got a voice and got a platform and he using it. Unlike
exactly. Unlike Ice Cube.
Like, boy, you done really turned on Ice Cube.
He turned on himself. You know what I'm saying?
And look at Ice Cube. If you listening,
I can't support Bigger Lovers.
Right, and that was your number one fan.
That's true.
And see what you done did.
Can't support Bigger Lovers at all.
You done fucked up.
Now I know you heard about motherfucking Clarence Thomas. Got yanked off the GW list.
Yeah.
I think he was doing speech and teaching there.
Yeah, he was doing some kind of teaching, but I agree totally. I agree with that because he ain't got no business teaching nobody nothing. Do we need a new generation of coons?
The GWU Law School had 11,000 signatures saying they don't want him there no more, bro.
I kick rocks. Clarence, kick rocks.
Your services are no longer needed.
You're fired.
Services no longer needed, boy. Now you gotta find another
gig. Punk ass out of here.
You gotta find another all-season gig.
Fired.
You gotta work somewhere else.
I mean, look, with the mindset he got, That dude ain't got no business. That dude ain't got no business teaching nobody nothing.
Now
Now
all
she
they gotta
can
do now,
teach.
let's call her there now and take his place. Fuck it.
That some bitch have a heart attack.
Take his place. Well, he ain't going back there no more. He ain't winning.
Nah, probably wasn't doing anything but sitting back in the faculty lounge looking at his Long Dong Silver videos.
I bet you always go back and look at that motherfucker when he got what's that joint when they go in there and get confirmed and shit? I know he always that's like his favorite movie or something.
Right.
They go
know.
go ahead and look at that shit.
But you know what? You got to be a cold pervert, right? Did you just come to work one day and ask, and you gonna pull up on the broad talking about, hey, you seen Long Dong Silver? Man, come on, bruh. Come on.
And then it end up being Supreme Court.
And then you put a and the Republicans, you know, they always want to strip a woman of their rights and tell a woman what to do. Want a woman butt naked, barefoot, naked, and in the kitchen. But y'all out here this harassing women, this putting a sexual deviant or some kind of pervert on the Supreme Court.
They famous for that, bro. They
Right.
famous for
You got all these perverts. You know, if I was R. Kelly, I'd be mad too. You got all these fucking perverts on the Supreme Court, but they keep fucking with him.
Don't even want to lock none of these clowns up.
They don't want to lock none of them up. Kavanaugh, Thomas, none of them. Just some cold freaks.
Bro, they
That must
talking
be
about
one of the
swapping.
criteria.
Now, like you said, it's coming down to prison swap joints
I told you.
for Brittany Griner and shit, but Russians, they funny as fuck, bro.
Man, I told you who they wanted. They wanted that arms dealer dude. They offered the arms dealer dude for Brittany and the other guy. Russia then threw a counter offer and told them they want him throwing a murderer too. Hey, what kind of shit?
I doubt very seriously if America would give him a murderer, bro.
Shit.
For example, all right, and let's say you're the president, or let's say, what is it? What can they offer that you would say no?
I would say no with the arms dealer. Because I think, both of them is bad. But
I ain't giving no murderer. He can hang that up.
What's worse? What's worse, a murderer or arms dealer?
I'm not getting the person that just killing people cold bloodedly.
What is
that nigga is
what
not
is the
getting
arms
out.
dealer doing? An arms dealer is supplying and shit.
You better give me another
You
name.
might can put. I'm saying you put this.
Because ain't no motherfucking way I'm letting the murder out of this piece.
Okay, but say you give him the arms dealer and he go out here and he get his hands on a dirty bomb or a nuke.
A murderer for some hash? What the fuck?
I'm dealing for some hash.
What the fuck are y'all talking about, bro? Give me somebody that stole some motherfucking flowers out the store or something. Like, what are y'all doing?
Man, you talking about it's both of them, in my opinion. It's bad. But I think if you already offered them the arms dealer, they want the arms dealer. Now they just to the point that they was like, okay, they told us they're gonna give us him. Let's see what else we can get. They just trying to get some. They just trying to get some icing on the cake.
The arms dealer, I don't know, bro. But
you put the arms dealer back. You put the arms dealer back on the street. Ain't like this motherfucker rehabilitating. He going straight, especially if the Russian government got this motherfucker out there. You best believe they want him for a reason, and he might fuck around and get a fucking nuke on the black market and set that bitch off in Ukraine.
See, like main man right here, NRA leader, he's an arms dealer. Lock his hands up there. Change for his ass.
Well, basically he is.
He's an arms dealer.
Basically, he is an arms dealer. The idiot.
It's
Damn.
sad that his pool of money is America and how dumb the Republican Party is to follow behind him. Which they not that dumb because they all get millions too.
Right. So who the fool?
So yeah, they definitely getting paid. So hey.
Right. In the end, who the fool? Or as a
I don't understand
say,
how much money will he
who?
like they billionaires or something by now. Like how much
Hell
money
yeah.
do they lose if they stop selling assault rifles and shit? Why would that hurt? Like what the fuck?
Look, they already made it. They already made it more than enough money that they can live 2, 3, 4 lifetimes on. They're not going
What's
broke.
the point of this? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But nobody's saying, and the thing is nobody is saying take all guns off the streets. All we're saying is shit like that. You know, shit like AK-47s.
Like what's the fuck?
AR-15s and you know nobody need a Uzi, in my opinion. But if you know we get out there in the gun, we got to go out in the street. A 9 will do fine. If somebody busts up in your house, you know what I'm saying. A 9 will be just fine. You put one in the ass. He get up out of there real quick.
I just don't know how many people can get murdered. Like, once it's kids and you don't be doing a whole lot, I'm confused after that, bro.
Then where is your mind? Then you get in this. Then you get into the territory of blind loyalty to the NRA, and that's not good. You know, look, you done had what? At least two mass shootings with little kids, Sandy Hook, Uvalde. You done had, how many you done had in schools with teenagers? You done had on college campuses with young adults, you know, and this the countless other shit. The supermarket, the music festival, the church. Come on, man. Those things, at some point, you gotta say, look,
fuck them guns, bro.
We can't keep going on like this. You know, people.
I know there's a lot of people that like to shoot guns and shit, like go to the range and do that, like for real.
Right.
Like, I don't see no point in none of this extra.
And that's cool. But it always been my point. What the hell you need a street sweeper for?
Niggas ain't carrying no motherfucking, no birds, no nothing. They ain't got nothing in their pocket. Just carrying guns for no reason and shit.
Right, because they can't fight.
Shit's stupid, man.
Let's be honest with it. That's why half y'all carrying guns nowadays, because you can't fight.
Just like the broad that went into the Dallas airport. It said she was Chris Brown's wife. Now she just mentally.
Hey, look. She said she was Chris Brown's wife. I say, show me the bruises. I know you done whipped your ass once or twice.
Yeah, now. And they got a video of the joint now. See how Shorty walk around the joint and then put the gun in the air. But look, you can see how the feds ran back like that. Now, right here, you think it was right to shoot her right there? Or you think he did what he supposed to do?
She had to join in the air. She had to join the air, right?
Yeah.
You know, I think sometimes, I ain't gonna say sometimes, I'm gonna say a lot of times. You know, you can shoot the wound. You ain't necessarily got to kill a motherfucker. If you got to shoot a motherfucker, shoot him in the leg.
But look how that's crazy. If I was in that joint, man, I don't know what I would do with that. That's just crazy. Now, right here, she got in the air. Everybody running. Damn. Yeah, he shot her. He made sure she was dead too.
Oh yeah.
But look to the left. This is a lady in a wheelchair. She getting up out of that joint. Watch.
What?
What the fuck?
hell? Got to go. Turbo on that ass. Get some turbo on that ass.
I can walk there. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, Lord. It's a miracle.
I'm not getting back in that joint. Fuck that.
Oh my goodness,
She got the fuck up out of that joint, bro.
She got low. What the shit? Fuck that.
Hey,
thing.
you see whoever was pushing that joint left her though? Like, what the fuck?
Because they knew she could walk.
I'm gonna tell you,
Oh my God.
shit like this be fucking people up because it's cameras, right?
Shit.
When you go back and look,
Right.
if that's their bitch daughter or mother or son or something, they gonna be looking crazy as fuck leaving
Hey,
grandma
look.
there, bro.
Right. I hope she ain't had a suitcase and shit. She fuck. Bitch, you can walk.
And you had grandma had to hop out of her joint, bro.
Right.
She probably
Oh
ain't
man,
got
I
out
be
of that
pressing her
joint
ass up.
that quick in 30 years.
You rotten bitch. How you gonna leave granny sitting there at the airport and that bitch was shooting?
No bullshit.
You
bro.
could have rolled. You could have
Hey.
pushed her in the corner or something.
Nigga
God
just did.
damn. See,
That
bye,
wasn't
granny.
right, bro.
You
That wasn't right.
you done
bro.
lived a long enough life.
I mean, literally just left her there, bro. That's fucked up.
Hey, though, but that's how people is these days. People don't give a fuck. Gotta go. You like, fuck it. You 70 years old. You live long enough.
But the feds said, fuck him. See, watch the feds first, he gonna run. He ran behind the joint, right? Kids running. Somebody left their kid right there. See, everybody leave their kids when shit go down, bro.
Right.
Ain't that some shit?
Like the kids, track stars. You can run fast. Come on.
Hey, follow me, baby.
Right. Act like that dog behind you.
Just leaving their kids like fuck it.
Okay,
You know what
but
I'm saying?
okay, wait a minute. Wait. I'm seeing a pattern here because this Texas, right?
Yeah.
This is Texas. Hey, you know, Texas police been doing a lot of running from shit lately. They've been a lot of running and hiding.
At first,
And
I ain't think
I
he should
Go
have
ahead.
shot it at first, but she did bring it down and pointed it.
yeah. So you don't, so you know you gotta use this, you use your own, it's at your own discretion, and you know you gotta
Yeah, once you drop that joint down, I don't know after that.
you gotta protect the public. So you know.
Then again, she
you
had
really
in the air
don't,
with so
you
many
know.
people in there. I don't know. He
Yeah.
might have been
And,
waiting too long.
you know, I kind of understand what they be saying sometimes. You know, it ain't really about what we see, because we can go back over the videotape and say what a motherfucker could have done, but in the heat of the moment, you know what I'm saying? We done all been there. In the heat of the moment, you got to do what it is you got to do.
Yeah, right then and there.
You know what I'm
But see,
saying?
once he ran behind the joint, he realized it was just a girl standing up there probably be tripping. But I think he was telling her to put it down. But when she pointed it towards him, I think that was it for her.
Yeah, that you know, because it don't take but a split second for that joint to go off and kill somebody. So
let's believe it.
I mean, you don't like it, but sometimes you know you gotta understand the situation, because you know you got an airport full of innocent people that's trying to get to a plane or getting on a plane, getting off a plane, that's going to handle their business, see their peoples or whatever. And
hell yeah.
Once again, you got some asshole with a gun. What a shame.
Hey. That's fucked up. But again, if I'm there, that's
I'd have shot in the leg. I'd have shot in the
leg
leg, because you know all these police run around with these little things on their uniforms that say expert marksman and shit, and all of them go to the range and can shoot like shit. A lot of times y'all ain't got to kill everybody. If I was an expert marksman. You know, a lot of y'all a lot of you people will make it to court. You're gonna make it to court with a bullet in your ass, but you're gonna make it to court because I'm gonna pop one in your leg, I'm gonna pop one in your shoulder.
You niggas say you're gonna make it to court.
16 shooters down. Who's got gloves?
Gloves. Line of fire. Watch the line of fire. Watch the line of fire.
Oh no, she's still alive. She said I need an ambulance.
Anybody else hurt? Anybody else hurt?
You motherfucker! You could have had some pussy.
Anybody hurt?
Where's the shooter at? 16 shooters down. Take it. Put the cuffs on.
Damn, bro.
Motherfucker hot, burning like a motherfucker.
They ain't call the ambulance. Like, what the fuck the ambulance at?
Right. And you in that, and you know, you in the airport. It should be some kind of medical personnel run around in there anyway.
Damn, that bitch said, I need an ambulance. That motherfucker said, put your hand behind your back. Right. Maybe I said, put your hand behind your back.
This nigga need an ambulance.
Fuck on here. Put your hand behind your back, goddamn.
Right. We get you some help later.
That's fucked up, bro.
We need some help at the precinct.
No bullshit. If you get down there, if you make it.
That's how I be though. If I was a police though, you know, but you know, I can't be no police right now. So, but if I was a police, I'd be known. Motherfuckers know if I come up on the scene, you liable to get shot in the ass. I just be shooting motherfuckers in the ass. Captain be bored every day. I be in the captain's office. Shot another one in the ass, huh? Yeah, I mean, I could have shot him in the head, but shit. I want him to go to court.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna lock him up for real.
Right. You know, because if he found not guilty, you know, fuck it. He's got a bullet in the ass.
Basically. And plus, that shit when grandma got that thing was crazy, bro. She got that thing crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, so hey, we appreciate everybody though. Hey, especially
Right
Facebook,
on.
Father's Day, Facebook and shit for sure.
Right on.
We appreciate everybody that tuned in and join. We definitely be here every Tuesdays, you know what I'm saying? Live.
Every Tuesday. Live and in living color.
You want something to say before we get out of here?
I want to thank all y'all for tuning in this evening off the late night. You know, we the booty call a podcast. We might come in your house at 2:00 in the morning and get in that ass. We want to thank all y'all and check us out on YouTube. You know, like and subscribe on Facebook. We there. We all over Instagram, Twitter. We everywhere. You know, we like COVID-19. We everywhere, but we ain't gonna kill you. Peace out.
Let y'all know anytime y'all want to come in and have an issue with anything that we talking about.
We have a no door policy. Fuck a open door. We got a no door policy. That means you can show up and come right on in. You step right on in. Got issues? Let's talk about it.
Yeah, now, and I hope you're a black Republican.
Oh, I want one of y'all.
Too. Definitely a misleader
you know
too. Misleaders and black Republicans are welcome.
Right.
At all times.
And you know, I want to get it. I'll tell you what I want to get. I want to get a bigot lover on here.
Bigot lover too. Bigot lovers.
Oh
too.
yeah.
Get us a young little baby on this.
I would have got cussed out.
You know?
Yeah. Bigot
hey,
lover.
Every Tuesday night at 9:00, as usual, you'll see us again. You know what I'm saying? That
you will see us one more again.
That's for damn sure.
Each and every Tuesday night.
talking about politics coming from a view of the streets. You know what I'm saying, dog? We're not coming from professional view. We're not lawyers. None of that shit that's on TV. You know what I'm saying? We come straight from the hood. We the hood view.